afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to get mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No, R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. See some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face? In my face, in my face, in my face, in my face. That's how still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I want you to win.
I ain't seen real problems since see nothing. I ain't seen real problems since tripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my way. I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you unless it's money or prize. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it, I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sequence. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Trump cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chunk, at least I know I'm up, boy, thump. Like my neighbors jump, pum, boy, I bump. In that Billy Trump, he ain't know, he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm dealing with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just suckin' my blood.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That was Darrell Taylor in to make the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Keeping it with Mixon. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
On play action, here's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Running with Mixon out of the gun. The defenders are there to get him at the line. That was Darrell Taylor in to make the stop. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it deep downfield. And in for the Houston touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 38. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Williams to throw on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. This pass caught by Allen. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This one falls incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Williams from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Carney's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
Stroud off the play fake. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. He's got it at the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get 6 more on their early advantage. Nico Collins with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Across midfield at the 45. And he's brought down at the 44. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Williams will look to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Tyler Scott now to return it. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Catch made underneath by the back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Here's 2nd and 2. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. To throw, Williams. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it.
You know, Kate, this is almost unfair. He rips off such an impressive run, but it's still not good enough to move the chains. If he had picked up the 1st down there, it would have been something they play on his career highlight reel forever.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Going run again with Swift. We'll have him gain about a handful there. And stop coming from Henry To'o. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Swift on 2nd down. By a man, and now he's in the clear. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's got a gain of 6 there. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. But those are the hurry-up offense here. Staying grounded with Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Bears looking for a score before halftime. So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down, here's Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here comes St. Dell. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He lets one fly deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Here we go.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Dell with the grab. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, you need to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Complete to Dell. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And he goes out a little short of the 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Houston first. From the gun, Stroud. He's on the move. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, ready? Hey, south. Set.
Shotgun now, first round. Chased out to his right. He's on the move. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Forced out to his right. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Houston. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, because, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Scott now to return. Returns looking good so far. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to throw it. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Scott now to return. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Offense up to the line fast. First down, Williams. Finds his target, Allen. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Working quickly here. Running with Swift out of the gun. Makes a cut to the right side. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Dell now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? Why, Tony?
Stroud from the pistol. Collins there to grab it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And it sets up a Houston first.
Nike taxi.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 2J.
Tight end going in motion here.
Nice.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans push their lead to 18. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Scott now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
65.
Now Williams. Dump off caught by his back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down. Williams from the gun. And a man is there to knock that away. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Right side and in the hands of Allen. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense in the hurry up here. On 4th down, it's Williams. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Oh, hey.
On the ground again with Mixon. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Oh, hey.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Stroud off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Working from the gun, Williams. And in for the Chicago touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Bears offense, look at this. They haven't moved. They're going for 2. They send a man in motion. He's throwing for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This, our last play of the quarter.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. He's got room to roam here. 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Scott now to return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
They're on the 32-yard line.
Ready.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Williams set to pass. Swift hauls it in. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. His pass caught by Allen. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the burst over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 36. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That's incomplete left side. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They'll run it with Swift. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, Stroud has a man. It's Brooks. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He loses it on the hit. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
It is a fine line, Kate, for these returners, right? You got to have bravado. You got to have confidence, but you can't be reckless. And that time, that ball gets punched out by that returner's trying to do simply too much. It almost ended up being the wrong kind of highlight.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Escapes the pocket. Komet brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Williams to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Bears hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13. They kick the running back in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Rolling left, buying some time. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They got a handful on the play. Now need a handful more. 5 yards on 2nd and goal.
Hey, south. Good.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And look at this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Little off-center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be 2nd down. Williams will look to throw. On the move, headed right. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Williams to throw on 1st. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Almost a completion of their own team there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Williams from the gun. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now here's Williams. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Oh, ready. 11. Hey.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.